Okay. We have a few questions that were already sort of addressed. One is regarding the enemy as the PA, in addition to, Zionist Arabs in the UAE and how to fight them. So we kind of emphasized the Palestinian Authority already, but what about other complicit Arab states?
I could speak to that again if I'm not, if there is other people don't want to talk about it. Really, the enemy is within. Without the enemy from within, Palestine won't have been usurped. They recruited King Abdullah, the Jewish agency. There was no Israel then. In the 1920s, they recruited him as a spy, and he continued his work all through the usurpation of Palestine till 48, and he discussed with the Zionists, including Golda Meir, what he should take from the Palestine, the West Bank, basically, and what Israel should be recognized with. I mean, the treason goes all the way back because of these Arab traitors. Morocco played a role in the 67 war. Even, you could find it on Times of Israel, how the Moroccan king handed over the minutes of the summit in Morocco, the Arab summit in Morocco, to the Mossad. I mean, treason goes all the way back. These traitors now in the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia are more dangerous because they are wasting our Arab money and giving it to the US to manufacture bombs to kill Palestinian children and Palestinian people. So, I mean, from the beginning, Mr. Minister in the Saudi government basically said they're not gonna use the Arab oil. I'll put a link for it. I have it here ready. I'll put a link to it in the chat. How he is not gonna use the oil money to pressure for a ceasefire in Gaza. I mean, imagine what kind of human being, what kind of Arab who would say that to stop the genocide in Gaza. And that's a Saudi minister. I just posted the link there. So how you can treat, I mean, we can't go and wage armed struggle against these regimes. We can't do that because it's left to the Arab people, the Emirati people, the Saudi people to deal with these traitors. But we should expose them. The more we expose them, the more we educate people, the more likely that they will be toppled and defeated. And again, they are protected by US imperialism. When US imperialism is defeated, they will be automatically defeated.
Well, the U.S. imperialism prefers to work with dictators, right? That's historically been the case for South American coup d'états there, and of course in Africa. So the Middle East is really not an exception. Just to remember how terrified the UAE was when the so-called Arab Spring was happening. The UAE was absolutely terrified. And the ban on social media, the regulation of social media is still in place there. Are there other comments on this point from the panelists, or can we move on to other questions?
I mentioned about, how Trump said Saudi Arabia won't last 2 weeks. I just posted it there for people information to see. They are protecting dictatorships. Yeah, he said they won't last for 2 weeks. Here is Trump in his own words from YouTube. I hope I posted the right one.
Yes, I think